My name's Gail Walker. I live here with my husband Michael, and we are in Tulacoutree, Clipmanshire, and we were flooded out of our house 11 years ago in 2008. Water levels rose a lot in the River Devon, and the morning of the flood we fully expected the road to be dry, the rain to have stopped, and the fire engine, which had been pumping the road the night before outside, to be gone, and the council pump to be gone. The water level was right outside the windowsill, which was about ½ metre higher than the floor that I was standing on. I don't think I expected it to come inside the house. We had carpets at the time. I could feel the carpet starting to bubble up under my feet. And I remember looking round and seeing the kitchen floor and seeing a wave of water coming across the kitchen floor from outside. And we knew that the house was starting to fill with water and that we needed to leave the property as soon as possible. We very quickly got dressed. We had to catch our cats who were dancing about in the water. We got the cats into carriers and we left the house by that time probably about knee deep in water with 2 cat carriers and a handbag. We lost all of our furnishings in the house. We lost quite a lot of personal items that we hadn't been able to move to a higher place the night before. So we salvaged as much as we possibly could. And then we just had to leave the rest to go into a giant skip. At the time you deal with it very calmly. It's afterwards that it hits you. I think that's when you really struggle to deal with the fact that literally within 15 minutes you lose your home. You lose pretty much its entire contents and you find yourself homeless. I ended up being signed off with trauma for a week. And then I was signed off for a further week just to allow us time to get on top of listing what had basically made up your life that was no longer there and identifying essential items that you had to replace to basically keep on going. You never quite lost that sense of fear every time it rained heavily. Our next move was to engage more meaningfully with Clipmanshire Council to look at, in the longer term, what could be done to prevent further flooding and flood damage to properties. My advice to anyone who's concerned about flooding is join SEPA's flood warning and flood alert process, because they will phone your property if they think that you need to be on the lookout for potential flooding issues. So you've got an early warning system there. I think the hardest part is accepting that protecting your property from flooding is your responsibility, and you can protect it as far as you possibly can. If flooding overwhelms what you've put in place, there's really not a lot you can do to stop that, and you also have to accept that. But I think there are measures that you can put in place. You can put property level protection on your air vents or floodgates on your front and back door. Some places have a river monitor that will monitor river levels. So it's quite helpful just to know what's in your area that will help you prepare for flooding and be able to respond to it appropriately.